11 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Castle. With 2 seconds left. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pelicans on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Craig looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back over to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Cornette. Shoots over Batadze. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Castle with it. Picked up by Poole. The game now all-time.
3 points.
Jonas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And White slams it in.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Here's Castle. The shot's good. Castle's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Dives to the hoop. And stolen by Castle. And they're on the break. Whoa! Unreal!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Miami. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Jonas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the ball is out of bounds. Batadze touched it last. Now Poole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Wilson. Here's Champagnie. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Banchero. A miss that time would have put him up. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by White. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so here is Miami. Banchero, that's for two. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Here's Dort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
New Orleans leading by 4. Haliburton for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Towns. On offense here are the Pelicans. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Outside, Markkanen. Haliburton outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
And this is how you pressure a defense inside. Haliburton being so tenacious.
Haliburton hits them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Over in the corner, Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Towns with it. Picked up by Banchero. Haliburton with the bucket.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Haliburton accurate from three-point land.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
For Miami, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. Outside, Dort. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Dort got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, when you see a game like this out of Daniels, you have to get excited about his future. He's already got the defense locked down, and now, when he's cooking offensively, watch out.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
Back to Daniels. Bridges with the steal. Here's Dort. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside, White. Pass to Cornette. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Here's Walker. No good with the layup. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. 17-point game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. The 3. The rebound by Batadze. Here's Shannon. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Back to Walker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Batadze misses in close. New Orleans leading by 15 to the middle. Back to Wilson. Pass to Poole. And here's White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 12.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
White goes in. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Driving the lane. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in. Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. And it's the Heat on the break. And it's Walker penetrating.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Pelicans leading by 15. Cornette. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Poole's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, a little bully ball that time from Jordan. Pulled down low, really creative with that finish.
Shot's good by Wilson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
He hits the second from the line. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
To the inside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's picked off. In transition, here comes Miami. .125 left in the third. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
Pass to White. Here's Jokic Jonas. 10 points for him. Here's Shannon. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
To the wing right side. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Pass to Walker. There's the drive. Pelicans with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. White looking around. And White with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
The Heat have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it.
And so it's New Orleans with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Heat trail by 21. Pass to Banchero. Back to White. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season, a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And the free throw, no good.
And at 6'5", Halliburton possesses great size at his position, which he uses so well to exploit mismatches.
Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And it's good for 2.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch. Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
And here's Daniels. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Banchero inside. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Banchero. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the...
No dough, you can't fuck with me. Get the f*** out. Still in my deal, you're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Ray, that's a bad hood. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding. I want my own island. You betcha I'ma get it. I switch hit, play with both mitts. I'm after yo, he ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch, and I'm after hers. With these mackin' words, nerd. I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in a building.